look at all of this resistance as a beautiful learning tool for your own expansion and what you get to heal at this time, what you get to choose, because we are always in choice on how we want to deal with things. We can let it take us down, or we can rise above it and be with it. Hello Aquarius, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what energies or messages are coming through for you. In this first line will be your overall energy. So let's see what is coming through for Aquarius. Yeah, right there. Sacred Earth Mother. That one has been coming up a lot this week, so definitely grounding in to Gaia energy. It is the message of love. So let's see what your future or higher self has to say about all this for the Unseelie Queen. Glamour, opulence, and hubris. So let's see what your spiritual support group has to say about all of this. And what energies are coming through from them. Opening heart, deep connection, and water blessings. So let's see, last but not least, this will be kind of your tips and tricks or just your FYI for your information. Sometimes it's just the message of what's lying underneath, or perhaps the energy to get you through this week. Religion and spirituality. All right, let's clarify all these messages with the tarot and see what messages are coming in for Aquarius from the Sacred Earth Mother. Message of love. Right there. So we've got the Five of Swords. Got the Eight of Swords. Definitely something going on here. Ace of Cups. Definitely an offering. Something's coming in for you, Aquarians. There, bottom of the deck. Alright, so we've got Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. Interesting. Alright, we've got the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and under religion and spirituality, what messages for Aquarius? Right there, Seven of Cups, right there, Eight of Cups, oops, I'm gonna take Temperance right there. All right, let's see here. All right, let's break this down. So definitely, I feel like that this message is to console Aquarians at this time. There's definitely some hard situations coming up for you with the Two of Swords, with the Five of Swords, as well as the Eight of Swords energy. It gets better. So let's see what that is. So some of you could be walking away from a situation. It could be love. It could be a job. It could be just something that isn't working anymore. And so I feel like you could feel extremely defeated in this. You could feel, when we just don't care anymore to fight, there's apathy. And that can feel very frustrating. If you are in a relationship and the other person just doesn't want to fight anymore, and there's the apathy of not even wanting to try, that can feel very defeated, and well, you've got this energy. So the Eight of Swords, she's in this imprisonment, but it's really simple for her to get out. She can rub up against one of the swords, cut her ties that are binding her, and unmask her eyes so she can see clearly. So I really feel that perhaps some of you are really in a not being able to see into the future, and all the stuff that's coming up feels like it's a lot. It feels very scary. It is not being able to see what's going to happen. But I do feel with all of this over here that changes. That really does change. And so it's a matter of the Ace of Cups is emotions. It's an offering of feelings. It's something coming in that grounds you out. And if this is just you and your higher self going, wait a minute, let's get a clearer perspective on this. Let's really tap in to our knowing, this energy of opulence, hubris, glamour. I'm really feeling that the message is, don't forget who you are. Like, even though some situations may be showing up that feel very defeating, very entrapped, very unclear, it is time for you with your higher future self to really say, it's time to take the blindfolds off. You know, you've got the moon here, which there's just not a lot of clarity, and it's the same thing. It's a matter of choosing to take off the blindfold. It's a matter of choosing to not stay in this energy. And so we may be going through it for growth. You've got over here in your spiritual support group, which is opening heart, deep connections, and water blessings. I really feel with all of this, everyone's got their feet in the water, or she's behind water. You've got temperance over here. You've got the Eight of Cups right here, which really is about walking away from something that's no longer serving. And once you gain clarity on that, now, you know, with this, you've got there's this is an actual eclipse here, and we're coming into eclipse season. So I really do feel that a lot of transformation is taking place right now. There's a lot of changes happening, and so that's perhaps all this clarity. Perhaps there's some karmic stuff coming up for you, Aquarians, that you've got to just get through it. And so by really remembering who you are, tapping into that goddess or God energy, it is really about holding on to those treasures. And even though this can be the miser energy of not wanting to share, you're holding on too tightly to things. This also is a card of just holding on to what's yours. And I really feel with this Unseelie Queen, she's saying, hold on to your knowing of who you are and where you're going. Stay high vibration. And when you do that, you keep your heart open and you stay out of fear. Remember, love is the absence of fear. So when we stay in our heart space, we really do open for the blessings and for the manifestations to come in. And you've got the Six of Cups here. Perhaps some of you are visiting home. You know, with holidays coming up, there's some things coming up for you guys. So remember that as well. There's that loving, giving energy that is right here in these cups. They're temporary. It's flowers. Take the time to spend with those that you love and rebuild, reboot, especially going through this challenging energy that's over here. I do feel it's temporary. You know, when we stay open with our heart, the things that we're creating in life don't seem so burdensome. With this 10 of Wands energy, I really feel that, you know, you're just staying with, you know, I feel like you could just be carrying all the blessings that are coming upon you, and it doesn't feel quite like a burden. It feels like, oh, look how abundant I am and everything that's coming to me. And then you've got the Nine of Cups that's right underneath that, which is fulfillment and success. It is that. It is everything. You're fat and happy and juicy with all the things you are creating and opening your heart to. The Queen of Pentacles is right underneath that, which is, she is the embodiment of abundance. And I really feel that, you know, your guides are, again, you know, several of the signs have gotten this message. It's really keeping your eye on love. And she's holding her pentacle with love, with focus. She's not letting, I'm calling this the fear rabbit, this week is hopping by and trying to get her attention and her to chase this fear rabbit all over the place rather than her goal. And I really feel like this is that beautiful moment of healing this part of yourself where you're like, nope, I'm not buying into fear. I am really staying focused on my dreams, on love, on what I want, and I'm going after it. And I'm not going to chase this rabbit of fear down a rabbit hole that is leading nowhere. So religion and spirituality, I feel like this is just, once again, you tapping into that natural knowing, your spirituality of remembering who you are, that goddess, God energy, opening your heart, knowing, your own divinity, and that thoughts are things. Like, this is the dreaming card. This is, the Seven of Cups is all of your dreams, all of your goals right there in the 5D. You have point, shot, and now receive. So it's time to put all these things into action of what you're doing, letting them happen, allowing them to doing the work of what needs to be done. And you are choosing to walk away what isn't serving, what isn't happening. And I also feel like this could be all of the things you want to create. You're walking away, that's the key of manifestation. You stop worrying about it. We don't have to sit and have this desire for it, because desire gets in our way of having the things we want. It is about going, yes, I would like to experience that. Yes, I would like to have that, and then letting the universe do its thing. You doing the work of what you need to make things happen, of course, but it's also just allowing them. It's about letting go. And I feel that right underneath here you have the alchemy card of temperance, which is she's doing just that, or she or he. It is turning water into wine. It's alchemizing fear into love. It's turning negativity into positivity. It's really being balanced. It's really seeing how, her third eye is lit up. She's having clarity. So you've gone through all of this stage of all these blindfolds, and you are really choosing with remembering who you are, that you are choosing different. You're choosing to see. And even when you can't, you're choosing to tap into your natural knowing of what is yours and staying a high vibration. Because that is how, as Esther Hicks, she always talks about of being it before you receive it. And it is being that frequency. It is about the expansion and embodying the feeling of having it before you do. And so I really feel that is the energy this week to, look at all of this resistance as a beautiful learning tool for your own expansion, and what you get to heal at this time, what you get to choose, because we are always in choice on how we want to deal with things. We can let it take us down, or we can rise above it and be with it, and learn to despite what everything is showing us in matter, but tap into the energy so that we can create something different. It's just true alchemy. So I hope you loved your reading today, Aquarius. I know I did. There's a lot here, but keep focused, stay the course of the Queen of Pentacles, and don't go down the fear rabbit hole. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week.